This program is brought to you by the Payroll Department, serving the Four Corners community with expertise, professionalism, and care.
What started out as a marketing ploy to promote their new craft brewery has turned into one of Durango's traditions, the official Snowdown beer. Ska Brewing will pop open its 23rd annual Snowdown Brew at a release party scheduled for 5 p.m. on Friday, December 15th. And this year, for the first time ever, the beer will be sold in cans. But more about that later. The first Snowdown beer was brewed during Ska's first year in business, and to hear Ska founder Dave Thibodeau tell it, it almost put an end to their beer-making dreams.
When we first started in September of 1995, that was when we brewed our first beer, we started talking about, man, we were really into Snowdown even when we first moved to Durango, and we started talking about, gosh, I wonder if Snowdown has ever considered, having an official beer. It was just a thought in our minds. So we went to the Snowdown committee, actually had a meeting with, I think, one of our first kegs we ever made. And that was in late 1995, and we've done it every year since. It was that was actually the first beer we ever packaged or bottled at all. And it was a nightmare. Once we actually got it brewed and decided we were going to bottle it. We didn't even have a bottling machine yet, so we built a bottling machine, and then we bottled it all by hand, and we were spraying beer all over ourselves with this homemade bottling machine, and we were just covered in beer in our foul weather gear, freezing, had mittens on basically while we were doing it, and it took 2 days to just bottle the smallest amount of beer.
The brewery has been pumping out specialty beers for Snowdown ever since.
We usually try to somehow tie the recipe to the theme of Snowdown, which has also been a lot of fun. There's been some really, really good years, some years where it was kind of a stretch, but that's been a lot of fun. The best year was Boogie Down Snowdown, I think, and we did a Boogie Down Brown, and it was a chocolate hazelnut brown ale, and that was the year that it sold the fastest. It was delicious.
Snowdown celebrates its 40th anniversary with the Black Tie Affair. Events are scheduled from Wednesday, January 31st to Sunday, February 4th. And true to their tradition, Ska plans a Black Tie Affair-inspired beer.
The poster is very simple. It's black and white. And so we thought about, wow, how can we do that? What's a good beer? Black and white's great with our motif. We've done a lot of black and white checkered stuff. But we decided to take a different route, and the idea came from the artist Shan Wells, who we've worked with a number of times, and he thought parody would be a cool idea. So what we thought we would do is make a champagne-like beer so that it would go with the Black Tie Affair, but half of it being pear juice. And so it's a champagne-like beer made also with pears, and so the name of the beer is Parody. So for us, it's 40 years of parody being basically what Snowdown's all about.
If champagne comes in bottles, then of course parody beer will come in a can. That's a Snowdown first. You don't have to wait until the official dates of Snowdown to try Ska's champagne of canned beer. It'll be available for tasting at the release party on December 5th with cans available for purchase at the brewery. Costumes are encouraged. And for our out-of-town viewers who want to try this year's Snowdown beer, you'll have to come to Durango. It isn't sold anywhere else. For more information, visit skabrewing.com.